Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are at Roma Street station again, ready to catch the Cleveland line, all the way out east to Cleveland. And oh my gosh, we finally got a B series train. This is just what I wanted. Not the terrible NGR over and over again. Finally something different. So we can take it all the way out. The SMU 260 series, B series equivalent. For this journey out to Cleveland. They literally have ads on the train as well, which is kind of weird. Oh my gosh. The gaps. I can't believe it's so curved here. There's a Northgate train over there. Why is there Northgate terminating NGRs? There's not even a track closure. Actually, this backside is an IMU because it's got the luggage racks and the toilet at the back. Well, the toilet's been closed though, unfortunately. Okay, we're departing. Yeah, I don't like this IMU carriage.
The next station is South Brisbane. Customers, please be reminded that all personal belongings need to be placed either on your lap or underneath your seat. Please consider fellow customers and do not place items in the aisle or on the seat next to you, as this reduces seating availability for others. For more train etiquette tips, visit the Queensland Rail website.
No, actually, what they're doing this weekend is they're running the airport trains all the way through to Boggo Road Station, because usually they'd be going to Gold Coast, but since it's the weekend now and frequencies are even lower, they're running them all the way there to replace the fact that they're not running to Gold Coast for this little section, instead of just terminating at Roma Street. Okay, so there's the tracks for the like western and southern lines to Springfield and Ipswich. But now we go in this tunnel and turn to the east and then go over this bridge across the river, which is very, very nice here.
Now arriving at South Brisbane Station. Customers for the Ormiston busway station, please disembark here.
Form is on the left-hand side. This is South Brisbane Station.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Okay, I just moved into the front carriage because it's the SMU. It's so weird that they run them together, the SMU and IMU. Even though it's the same thing, it's just, it doesn't have the one toilet. The IMU has one toilet at the end of the carriage, which was closed anyway, so like, what? And then instead of the priority seats there, it has those luggage racks. So like, why? What's the point?
The next station is South Bank.
It's so weird calling that whole different type of train like IMU, SMU, just because of those two features. But yeah, the SMU instead of the toilets has these seats right at the back where the cab is, which is so weird. Because in the Transport B series, they just have longitudinal seats at the end of the cars, not like this.
Now arriving at South Bank Station.
So it feels really weird.
Customers for the South Bank busway station, please disembark here.
Now,
Form is on the left-hand side. This is South Bank Station. Any customers for the South Bank Parklands, this is your station.
since there is two trains coupled together, the guard actually has to be in the middle on such units.
South Bank Station, mind the gap.
So he's literally right here because he comes out of the middle of the train.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
The difference between the 100, 120 and 200, 220 series trains, so the A series equivalent SMUs and IMUs, is actually way more than this difference with the B series ones, because they have like white lighting and luggage racks all along the top of the car, not just next to the doors. So that's really significantly different.
Boggo Road.
And the doors are actually like plug style B series doors on the A series IMU instead of just the slamming air doors. So it's very different for those compared to these.
Next station is Park Road, Boggo Road. Platform will be on the left-hand side. This train will be stopping all stations in Cleveland. Any customers on this train that wish to head towards Beenleigh Gold Coast, hop off this train at the next station, which is Park Road. Any customers for the Beenleigh Gold Coast line, change trains at Park Road. Now there will be bus connecting services from Park Road. They will take you to all stations to Buranda. The trains are running as normal from Buranda all the way through to Beenleigh and the Gold Coast. There will be no trains running from Park Road through Dutton Park, Fairfield, Yeronga, Yeronkelly, and Maruka, Rockley, Salisbury, Keeps Plains until Friday, the 18th of July, due to track work on that section of track there. This is Park Road Station. Platform is on the left-hand side. Customers for the Beenleigh Gold Coast line, change trains here. There will be staff on the platform to direct you to those buses. Make sure you haven't left any valuables on the seat. And don't forget your kids as well.
Wow.
Boggo Road Station. Mind the gap.
This station name, I don't get what it is. It's literally Boggo Road and Park Road at the same time. Now the Eastern busway is just over there as well with the big station. So before the stations you could transfer to there were on the Southeastern busway at the last two stations, but then the Southeastern busway diverts away and now we're next to the Eastern busway, which is really weird. Feels like it would just be the same busway parallel, but it's not.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
So yeah, what's even the point of having these IMUs and SMUs if you're just gonna put them together and run them in local lines? Like, this line is as local as it can get, really. It just goes to the eastern suburbs, even though it still somehow takes an hour, which I'm really surprised at. That's like longer than the Major line, even though it's barely going anywhere, like 20 kilometers east. It's just so slow, so many stations. Okay, so there's the Gold Coast and Beenleigh line spurring off, that section is unfortunately closed for an entire 3 weeks, so I will not be able to take it. But over here we have Buranda station, which actually literally just opened 30th of June, so like less than a week ago, after a long accessibility upgrade time that it had. Like a year and a half it was closed. I wonder if they still have gaps. Probably not if it was closed for that long, but
Now arriving at Buranda Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
and there's another track there, non-electrified though. Here we go, brand new. There's actually signs for the drivers saying it's open and they have to stop. So probably the gap here.
This is Buranda Station, platforms on the left-hand side.
Let's take a look.
Buranda Station.
Yeah,
Mind the gap.
look at that. One of the only stations without a terrible gap.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
So the doors closed rather nicely. There's videos online of when they used to absolutely slam shut. I mean, the transport trains used to do that as well. But now none of them do that except the EMU, which retired yesterday at the time of filming, so no more crazy slamming doors. This window's not that great though, is it? Windows are much bigger on the NGR.
The next station is Coorparoo.
Honestly, this train looks so ugly. Like, who thought it was nice to put pink and purple colored seats with like all the yellow in the train? Those two colors really just don't go together. And then it's blue and red on the floor as well. Like, what the hell? It looks so bad. I really don't like this train, like the way it looks, but whatever. I'm just glad it's something different for one of the videos. So this track probably goes over to the port that they have.
Now arriving at Coorparoo Station.
It's also in this direction.
If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the right-hand side. This is Coorparoo Station. If you have any valuables sitting on the seat beside you, make sure you pick them up when you get up out of your seats.
Coorparoo Station. Mind the gap.
So I was actually just in Coorparoo yesterday as well, because it's the terminus of the City Glider 61 high frequency bus route, but more in the town centre than here at the station. So those are some cool bus routes as well.
The next station is Norman Park.
But I'm not filming that as well. I'm already pushing it here. filming these last 2 train lines on basically the last day. I know the window is so bad though, you got this stupid black thing here so you can barely see much, but oh well, it's the same in the whole of the train.
Now arriving at Norman Park Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
We'll be on the left-hand side. This is Norman Park Station.
Norman Park Station. Mind the gap.
I wish the Transperth trains had seats like this next to the cab facing forward. That'd be so cool.
The next station is Morningside.
See, this is why it takes an hour, because it goes this slow with all these curves, even though it's 20-25 kilometers.
Morningside Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the left-hand side. This is Morningside Station.
Now, another one that looks relatively new actually. Recently upgraded.
Morningside Station. Mind the gap.
Let's go. The next 2 trains are both NGRs. I can see on the board, but luckily we got the one that's not the NGR.
Doors closing. Please stand clear. The next station is Cannon Hill. Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Was that big car park of nothing, emptiness. Oh look, A series equivalents as well coming through.
Platform is on the left-hand side. This is Cannon Hill Station.
Some trains do terminate here sometimes, which is kind of weird because there's no like third platform or anything. Oh,
Cannon Hill Station. Mind the gap.
looks like they're trying to accessibility upgrade like most of these stations. It says this one was opened in April 2022.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
I don't get why it takes so long though. They just make this raised part of the platform and stuff. So this line through runs with Shorncliffe line most of the time. There's actually a sign there about the few trains a day which go towards the city from this platform because they terminate here and then just go back.
The next station is Murarrie.
Nothing much out the window really. I'm more just enjoying being on this train. At least I don't have silly fully longitudinal or even partially longitudinal trains here. You're always gonna get good seats on every train.
Now arriving at Murarrie Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Murarrie Station. Platform is on the left-hand side.
Wow, nice footbridge.
Murarrie Station. Mind the gap.
And there's a freight train coming through. Okay, I moved down now a bit to the normal seating section. At least the back of the seats are white, not blue like in Perth.
The next station is Hemmant.
This thing scrolls like so fast, and it's orange, so it actually keeps up with what the voice is saying. It's pretty good. I like these, and the font looks better as well, better than the red in Perth. We're out in some very bushy, wetland areas now, even though we're not even far.
Now arriving at Hemmant Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the right-hand side. This is Hemmant Station.
You know what other difference there is? How much cushioning there is in the seats. Look, it's so thick.
Hemmant
It means it's nice and soft,
Mind the gap.
not like the Perth ones.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
The next station is Lindum.
Why do they have to put these black bars down the middle of all the windows? In Perth they managed to have a full window. Like, that's why I love the B series there, because you get such a big window. And then here it's just not that great.
Now arriving at Lindum Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Another upgraded one.
Platform is on the left-hand side. This is Lindum Station.
They all look the same, honestly, these upgraded ones somehow.
Lindum Station. Mind the gap.
No, that's weird. It just, the whole thing just fits on. And it doesn't move, even though that's how it always is in Perth, except for West Leaderville. But then here it always scrolls, because it always says mind the gap, so this is unusual. And another thing, these trains don't have carpet. Only the old EMUs have carpet, but this is not. So that's easily more cleanable, which is good. But then on the side, they still have
This
carpet.
is a Cleveland train, stopping all stations. The next station is Wynnum North.
Why do they still have
I'd like
it?
to remind all customers that for safety and security reasons, video surveillance cameras are in use.
It's so stupid. Look how dirty it is. There's so many stains on that carpet on the side. It's so bad. That's completely unnecessary. Alright, so that third track is splitting off now, going over to the port. Now we're going through Wynnum, which is a bit of a major suburb. It's got 3 stations named after it. Wynnum North, just Wynnum, and Wynnum Central, or maybe I got the order wrong, but weird.
Now arriving at Wynnum North Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the left-hand side. This is Wynnum North Station.
Wynnum North Station. Mind the gap. Arriving at Wynnum Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the right-hand side. This is Wynnum Station.
This line is really reminding me of the UK. I don't know why, like the houses and the green spaces and everything.
Wynnum Station. Mind the gap. Arriving at Wynnum Central Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
NGR. Just Shorn Cliff over there.
Platform is on the right-hand side. This is Wynnum Central Station.
Wynnum Central Station. Mind the gap.
Closing. Please stand clear.
This is a Cleveland train, stopping all stations. The next station is Manly. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take all personal possessions when you leave the train. For security reasons, please do not leave personal possessions unattended.
Sydney suburbs now, Manly.
Now arriving at Manly Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Platform is on the right hand side. This is Manly Station.
Manly Station. Mind the gap.
Very empty now.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
It's single track now beyond here. Yep, single track line now. It's so weird. It's not even a rural area.
The next station is Lota.
Parramatta Street, bro. They're just copying all the Sydney suburbs here. Bushland. Nothing around to see. Another bridge here, yet another river, or what, probably. Oh wait, no, just over the road like that. Oh no, there's a little stream, but
Now
still.
arriving at Lota Station. If this is your
Lota Station, platform right hand side, direction and travel.
Why is he cutting off the announcement? Well, at least they don't have the like central metro control announcements like in Melbourne. Remember that? Like, it's so bad with the crackling before it starts. Hello, this is Pam from the Metro Control Center. Passengers, please do not leave.
Lota Station. Mind the gap.
Baggage unattended or whatever it was saying. So funny. Instead we have guards.
The next station is Thorneside.
Okay, here's a river now. Oh my gosh, we're literally in the bush. Look at this. It's so funny. It's just like dense bush on all sides. A big river now. So what was that? Some little island of bushland that the train goes over.
Now arriving at Thorneside Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Now there's two platforms where we're going on the right one again, just like we saw in Melbourne a bit with the single track sections. Very weird.
Thorneside Station, platform left hand side, direction of travel.
Thorneside Station. Mind the gap.
So here the frequency is actually 15 minutes in peak in both peak times in both directions. So I guess there's like no big depot they could go to or anything, so they just go back in service. So terrible. 15.
Cleveland train, stopping all stations. The next station is Birkdale.
Like 15 is considered the good frequency in peak. In Perth, that's the bad frequency. And then in peak, it's like 12 or 10 or 5. But then here, it's usually 30 and 15 is the good. It's just Fernie Grove line, I think, the only one which is 7.5 in peak. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but because it's 15 minutes during the day, along with the airport line for most of the day, with the terminating services that don't go to the Gold Coast, and then peak it's higher. Oops, blurry.
Now arriving at Birkdale Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Birkdale Station, platform left hand side, direction of travel.
Birkdale Station. Mind the gap.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
I was just about to say how empty it is and how I thought Cleveland would be much busier, and then for some reason like 10 people at least got on here in this carriage towards Cleveland, but okay. I mean in this unit.
The next station is Wellington Point.
It's just going right behind all the houses here, speeding through. And a school as well.
Wellington Point Station, platform left-hand side, direction of travel.
Oh, he cut off the automatic announcement fully. We're meeting with another train again, and it's a 200 series or 220, I don't know, TF 200. Wait, no, what? It's got those door buttons. Oh wait, yeah. It's the same on the outside, yeah. Nice to see quite a few less NGRs here. I don't get why they meet in the right, but okay. Is this some
Wellington Point Station. Mind
international or like national practice? I mean, all over Australia, wherever there's single track, they meet it on the right side. I wouldn't know, because there's no more single track in Perth anywhere. There should only be like 2 or 3 more stops, finally. Riding this just reminds you how thankful you have to be for the freeway lines in Perth. Straight down, full speed, zooming, not like this slow crawl through the suburbs with the curves.
The next station is Ormiston.
It feels surreal that these trains do such high speed there, basically, these same trains. Mandurah line, Yanchep line. Both of which take less time than this line, despite being like double or triple the length. And airport line tunnels as well. So nice to have that there.
Arriving at Ormiston Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Ormiston Station, platform left-hand side, direction of travel.
Ormiston Station. Mind the gap.
Literally nothing out the window.
The next station is Cleveland. This train terminates at Cleveland.
Oh yes, we're at the end.
All customers, please exit the train on arrival at Cleveland. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take all personal possessions when you leave the train. For security reasons, please do not leave personal possessions unattended.
Every time they have a longer announcement, like the terminating or the where the train is headed, they have to make it even longer by having one of those announcements.
Now arriving at Cleveland Station. This train terminates here. All customers, please exit the train.
Cleveland Station, platform right hand side, direction of travel. Passengers, this train terminates here. Please ensure to collect all your personal belongings before you exit the train.
I love the beep it makes when you press it. I mean, it doesn't make it anymore after that, but I love that it's clicky as well, not like the rubber Perth buttons. You can click it. And you can pre-click it as well, so it's good. Not like in Melbourne. There's the car park, and here we are. There's actually 2 platforms here, which again is weirdly weird, and I mean, in peak. Yeah, in peak it would be used because it's every 15 minutes.
Mind the gap. This train terminates here. All passengers, please exit the train.
Alright, there we go. Finally, after a full hour on that train through these little suburbs, which wasn't even that special, we have finally arrived at Cleveland Station, right next to the beach. So it's much nicer here all along the beach, even in Wynnum or whatever it was, Wynnum, along the beach there. So very nice, but I don't actually have much time. I need to go on the Ferny Grove line today as well. So we'll head back towards the city, but not on the train because it's so boring. I'd rather take a bus and actually see the suburbs. And honestly, if there's a direct bus like in a straight line, it might even be faster than this hour-long service. Crazy. This reminds me of Ellenbrook. But there we are on the SMU and IMU at the back. Arrived at Cleveland Station. It looks so good on the front though, I must say. The inside doesn't look good, but the front looks really nice. Sadly turned the Desto and stuff off. And look, there's some markets here, so nice to see there's actually some activity somewhere for once. 50 cents. That's very nice. Out the front of the terminus. It didn't even feel like an hour though. Like I would never say that that was longer than the Madra line if someone asked me just without looking at the time, but it was. And the water here. Is there even buses here? There's no interchange, so I don't know. It's actually midday already. I woke up way too late. That was literally the first thing I did today, and it's already midday, so not the best. And it's my second last day. So stupid, I should have woken up earlier. Nice, right at the front of the train, which you can still see over there. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Good to have featured that train and on this line in this direction. See you in the next one. Bye.